Hi, friends. How are you all? Welcome to yet another episode in Just for Your Ears podcast, where we explore inspiring tales and timeless lessons in the Positivity series. Today, we have a remarkable story that reminds us the incredible power of self belief. Imagine a small, seemingly powerless boy facing a daunting challenge and rising above it through sheer determination. This story isn't just about bravery, but also about breaking through mental barriers and discovering the true extent of our capabilities. So, sit back and listen as we dive into a tale that shows us how the limits we face are often only in our minds. The name of the story is All the Power is Within You. In a village surrounded by rolling fields and tall trees, two young friends set off to play far from their homes. One of them was a brave 10-year-old boy, and his companion, a 6-year-old who was smaller and slender. They enjoyed their adventures exploring the woods and fields, but their fun took a frightening turn the other day. While they were playing near an old well, the older boy accidentally slipped and fell into it. Panic struck him as he realized he couldn't swim. He started shouting and crying for help, his voice echoing in the still air. The younger boy, seeing his friend in distress, was terrified but determined to help him somehow. With a quick glance around, he spotted a rope tied to a wooden bucket lying nearby. Summoning all his courage and strength, he grabbed the rope. His small hands gripped it tightly, turning red with the effort, and his feet dug into the ground as he pulled with all his might. The strain was immense, but he didn't let go. Inch by inch, he managed to pull his friend up from the well, his determination unwavering until the older boy was safely out completely. After the ordeal, both boys were filled with relief but also with fear. They were afraid of what might happen if they told anyone in the village about the incident. They worried about being punished for their adventure and the potential trouble they might face. When the boys finally decided to share their story with their parents, their narrative was questioned. The villagers found it hard to believe that such a thin and small boy could have pulled a much larger child out of a well. The disbelief spread, and soon the villagers sought the wisdom of the village sage, a wise old man known for his profound insights. The villagers presented the story to the sage, asking him how such a feat could be possible. The sage listened carefully and then offered a simple yet powerful explanation. He said, as the boys described, the younger one threw the rope and pulled his friend out. The truth of the matter is this: at that moment, there was no one around to discourage him and tell him that he couldn't do it. He continued, the limits and barriers we often face are only those that our minds create. When we believe in our own capabilities and push beyond the boundaries set by others, we discover that we are capable of achieving what once seemed impossible. The villagers were struck by the sage's words. They realized that the true power lies within oneself, and often it is only the doubts and voices of others that hold us back. If one believes in their potential and acts without the weight of suspicion, there is nothing to stop them. The key takeaway from the story is believe in your own abilities. Limits are often set by our own minds and doubts of others. When we act with confidence and without being hindered by negativity or doubt, we can achieve what might seem impossible. The moral of the story is self belief is powerful. When we have faith in our own abilities and push beyond perceived limitations, we can overcome challenges that might otherwise seem insurmountable. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. Believe in your potential, and you will find that you can achieve the extraordinary. And that brings us to the end of today's episode. The story of the two friends and the well is a powerful reminder that our greatest obstacles are often those we impose on ourselves. By believing in our own abilities and pushing past the doubts that others or even we ourselves might hold, we can achieve remarkable things. Remember, the next time you face challenge, it's not about how strong or weak you appear, but how strong you believe you are. Thank you for joining us on Just for Your Ears podcast. Until next week, be happy, keep smiling, keep believing in yourself, and embracing the extraordinary. Bye.